Said it was something. Said it was something.
Louisville, November 4th, 2025. A UPS cargo plane crashed and caught fire Tuesday after taking off from Muhammad Ali International Airport in Louisville, Kentucky, state and federal officials said. At least 7 people were killed and 11 others were injured, officials said. Rescue workers and firefighters were on the scene immediately, and the search and rescue operation continued for hours. UPS Flight 2976 was taking off from Muhammad Ali International Airport to Honolulu, Hawaii, at about 5:15 p.m. local time when it crashed shortly after takeoff, according to the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA. Witnesses reported a loud explosion and flames shooting from an industrial area near the airport. Images from the scene showed tall columns of black smoke billowing into the sky over Louisville. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear expressed his condolences to the families of the victims in a message on social media, saying, "We are praying for the survivors and the rescuers and will diligently investigate the cause of this incident."
Bro, no, hold on. I think it's gonna crash, bro. Holy damn, they're dead. They are dead, bro.
Said it was something.
Officials confirmed that there were no hazardous cargo or special chemicals on board the cargo plane, but the possibility of environmental contamination from fuel and burn materials is being investigated. The National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, and the Federal Aviation Administration are continuing their investigation into the exact cause of the crash.
¡Oh, my God! ¡Corre para atrás, papi! ¿Viste? Te lo estoy diciendo, Dios.
Governor Andy Beshear said that initial investigations indicated that the UPS cargo plane had hit a building owned by Kentucky Oil Recycling. He added that a nearby auto parts plant was also severely damaged by the impact and fire, with parts of its facilities set ablaze. Officials said the 2 plants are located in an industrial area south of Louisville's Muhammad Ali International Airport, and that several people were working at the site at the time of the crash. Beshear also stressed that there were no hazardous materials on board, but residents were urged to follow shelter-in-place orders due to thick smoke, fire, and the possibility of a fuel leak. Hours later, officials announced that the order had been reduced to a 1-mile radius from the crash site, and people were asked to turn off their air conditioners and air intakes to prevent toxic fumes from entering their homes.
Papi, cuidado. Ay, Dios mío, señor. Ay.
State and local agencies, including multiple fire departments, police, and emergency responders, were quickly dispatched to the scene of the crash. The Louisville Metro Police Department, LMPD, said in a statement on social media that there was an active scene, with extensive fire and debris near Muhammad Ali International Airport, and urged residents to stay away from the area. The crash site is located in the area of Fern Valley and Grade Lane on the south side of Muhammad Ali Airport, where UPS Worldport is located. Governor Andy Beshear also responded to the released images, saying, "Anyone who has seen the videos knows how intense the incident was. Many families are now waiting for news of their loved ones, and we are trying to provide them with accurate information as quickly as possible." The released videos from the scene of the accident show that the UPS cargo plane was on fire in the sky before hitting the ground and the final explosion. One eyewitness told the media, referring to the momentary shock of the crash, "I didn't know what to do. I didn't know whether to go back into the building or run down the road." These statements reflect the severity and suddenness of the incident, which surprised many people in the area.
It exploded, and
I don't know, but didn't know where to run for a second.
that's why I didn't know what to do.
I didn't know to run back in the building or run down.
Louisville Fire Chief Brian O'Neill said the UPS cargo plane was carrying about 38,000 gallons of jet fuel at the time of the crash, which is equivalent to about 233,000 pounds, or more than 105 tons. The massive amount of fuel, he said, caused the flames to spread quickly, covering an area about the size of a city block. O'Neill added that extinguishing the fire was difficult because of the presence of industrial and hazardous materials around the crash site, which could have caused secondary explosions. After the UPS cargo plane crashed and exploded, officials at Louisville's Muhammad Ali International Airport announced that all incoming and outgoing flights had been temporarily suspended due to the extensive fire and rescue operations at the scene. They added that the state of emergency at the airport would remain in place until at least 7 a.m. Wednesday. The decision was made to ensure the safety of passengers and facilitate the operations of rescue and firefighting forces. Governor Andy Beshear said the crash site was heavily damaged and included two major facilities: the Kentucky Oil Recycling Plant and the Graded Auto Parts Facility. He added that at least 2 employees at the facilities were missing, and it was unclear how many others, including customers, were on site at the time of the crash. Thank you for watching this report, and we look forward to more details to inform families and the public.